where it is very, very cold this morning. And I don't know if it's cold where you are, but regardless of whether it's cold or warm, boy, it's great to have you joining us this morning. We have people join us from all over the country throughout the whole day just to hear just a little bit of what God has to tell them. And this beautiful story we're going to look at today is where God's telling us this, that we don't always need to win. I want to start out by saying, kids, like, isn't it fun to win? You think about how much you enjoy winning and how much I enjoy winning. So, what's something you enjoy winning at? Do you enjoy winning at a card game with people you love? Do you enjoy winning like a running race? Do you enjoy winning a baseball game or a softball game or a volleyball game or a swim meet? Do you enjoy winning a dance contest or a drawing contest? Or do you enjoy some winning in some kind of musical thing? I think we all have those areas, right? Where we really, really love to win. And there's no doubt in my mind that you have some areas where you love to win too. Is there anything wrong with winning? Not really. Winning can be a good thing, it can feel good. And the trick to remember is we don't always need to win. Sometimes it's just more important to just stay connected with other people. Now, what does that mean? Well, I want to read from you something where Jesus is talking about this idea of not always needing to win and how important it is to stay connected with other people. How much more important our relationships are than just winning. So take a listen to this, kids. This is Jesus saying, therefore, if you are offering your gift at the altar, so in other words, he's talking about church. At this time, he's talking about a synagogue and a service at a synagogue. And he's saying, if you're offering a gift, in other words, you're offering something there, you're giving the church something, money or food or whatever. And there you remember. So pick your brain like this, kids. Like, there you remember. Oh, yeah, you remember something. Well, what do you remember? Well, this is what he says you remember. And there remember that your brother or sister has had something against you. Leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to your brother or sister, and then come and offer your gift. So it's this beautiful image. So it's this image of somebody going to what for them back then was church or a synagogue. And they go there and they have this gift, and they're just about to offer this gift just up to the minister or the rabbi, and then they're going to offer it to God. And then just as kids, even think about that. You can even do that most of it. Just about they're about to offer it, they're like, oh, I had a big argument with my brother and my sister. I better put the gift down, go back home, get that all worked out, and then come back and offer my gift. Isn't that like such a beautiful, beautiful image, kids? Because it tells us that the Lord really, really appreciates when we take care of our families and we take care of our friends and we make sure that we're not always trying to be right, that we're not always trying to win, that we're always supposed to go back and make these connections with people. And sometimes that'll be apologizing, sometimes that'll be listening to them, sometimes that'll be simple kindness. And that's what's really, really important, far more important than winning. So a person, I think, who showed this all the time, who really understood the idea of people needing to be connected, was Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. And we celebrate his birthday tomorrow morning, on Monday morning. He's such a fascinating man because he came and he brought a lot of good things to our country and reminded us about this kind of thing where Jesus really wants us all to get together, like all to get together and get along. That's the most significant thing. And kids, do you know what he called that when we all get along together and we're all together and we're all as one? He called that the beloved community. I think that's just a great phrase. The beloved community. It's where we're all together and no one's trying to win. No one's trying to be number one. We're just all trying to get along together. And that's what really matters in the world. And I get to see these beautiful little pictures of it. I got a wonderful little thank you card. I'm going to show this to you kids here. A wonderful little thank you card from my dear friends, Terrence and Kathleen. And I got to do their wedding, and it was so much fun, such a fun day. And there were people from all kinds of different groups there. And we all got along and we had fun. And kids, ready for that? This, even dancing, people dancing all together. I'm not much of a dancer. You probably are. I'm not. But it was way fun just getting everybody together. And that was an example right here of the beloved community. And that's what the Lord wants for all of us. He doesn't want us to worry about always needing to win. Now, is winning some of the time fine? Absolutely. But we won't win all the time, and that's okay. But what we can always do is we can always work on being connected with each other. And that's what really matters. That's the beloved community. That's what God is asking us to do. And kids, you ready for this crazy one? The beloved community, guess what another name for it might be? Heaven. It just will feel like heaven. A place where, yeah, maybe there's winning on occasion, but more importantly, there's connection all the time. So, kids, I hope you keep that in mind in the week ahead. And maybe if there's something you need to apologize to somebody for, or say something nice to a sibling, I think that's what the Lord's saying here. Go and do that. And I'm wishing you a great week, whether you're living where it's warm or whether you're living where it's cold. It's great to have you joining me today. So with that, kids, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a prayer, and then I'm going to do a blessing, and then I'm going to say goodbye and have a great week. So here's a prayer. Our Father, who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as in heaven, so upon the earth. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and bring you peace and bring you home. Amen. All right, kids, have a great week ahead, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next Sunday on Family Bible Stories with Pastor Chuck. Take care. Have a great week, kids. Bye-bye.